Hello, I'm Dr. Alveda King, Director of African American Outreach with Priest for Life. Every August, around August 28th, which is the anniversary of a very famous speech, I Have a Dream, by my uncle, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., we take pause to think that that dream should include everyone from conception or fertilization until natural death. That means no euthanasia, no abortion, and so many of the ills that beset society. We know that we have poverty. We know that people are hurting and in deep anguish for various reasons. And yet there should always be hope. We should have faith, hope, and love. And so on August the 28th, America often takes pause to remember that a man of God had a dream, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. I would invite you on August the 28th to visit www.africanamericanOutreach.com or .org and click on the little app that says MLK and Planned Parenthood, MLK and PPH. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. in 1966 was offered the Maggie Award. That's a Margaret Sanger Award. Margaret Sanger, the eugenicist racist who founded Planned Parenthood. It was the Birth Control League, and she had a federation. During her lifetime, she would lecture at meetings of the Ku Klux Klan, for example. Margaret Sanger said that colored people are like weeds and they need to be exterminated. We don't want the word to get out, so let's cultivate some of their leaders. These leaders included doctors, medical doctors, lawyers, educators, business people, ministers, and preachers. Through the years, Planned Parenthood has offered deceptive grants and awards and scholarships and things like that. Martin Luther King Jr. did not attend that award ceremony in 1966. His wife attended, Mrs. Coretta Scott King, who was pretty much like Mrs. Barbara Bush or Mrs. Laura Bush, wives of presidents of the United States, who are pro-choice. And so many women bought into the misplaced compassion of abortion. I did that myself. I'm post-abortive, and I had to repent later and be healed so that I could bring you this information today. But Martin Luther King Jr., like his father, my granddaddy, Daddy King, who convinced my mother not to abort me and convinced me not to abort another child in the mid-1970s. So Martin Luther King Jr., my dad, his brother, Reverend A.D. King, Daddy King, all pro-life. And so we can find out these truths anywhere that we want to find truth. One place you can start is at www.africanamericanOutreach.com or .org and click on MLK and PPH, Martin Luther King Jr. and Planned Parenthood. I invite you to remember the dream, and that the dream for the beloved community, for love and compassion for all human beings, the one human race, Acts 17:26, of one blood, God created all people. I invite you to explore the truth about life from the viewpoint of the niece of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. I'm Dr. Alveda King, Director of African American Outreach with Priest for Life.